I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know it's that serious when I don't have my intro playing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Alright? SmackDown was poor tonight. Raw was poor last night. So this week they were poor. 2 weeks ago. Oh, sorry, not 2 weeks ago. Last week they were decent. They were decent last week. This week they were poor. Between both shows. In my opinion, everyone else could say, oh, Raw was good. Better than SmackDown or whatever. You know? But in the end, they were just poor in my opinion. So we start to show off AJ Styles confronting Daniel Bryan, asking where's Shane. Shane wasn't there yet. And then Bryan says he's going to make a statement and is only thinking about his career. He goes to the ring and he says he's sick and tired of being messed with by Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. He said that you think the greatest superstar in WWE would have a red carpet rolled out for him so he could walk down the aisle all the way to WrestleMania, but that's not what happened. Said that he had to jump through hoops like a circus monkey. Rant about John Cena going to his non-existent brother-in-law because you have to be married for that. Daniel Bryan, the GM for a title shine, he got it, and he admits and accepts that he lost to the great John Cena. He learned to live with it, but he expected his rematch. But he got a triple threat for the WWE title. He got an elimination chamber match. He went through a battle royale. He had to go through a match with Harper. You know, he brags about that he's responsible for the success of SmackDown, which I agree in my opinion. Yeah, sure, Miz has something to do with the two, but AJ was the main guy of the damn show, so eat a dick if you disagree. Just saying. So yeah, AJ Styles was like, in the end, he said that he could have just slapped Bryan's mouth, but he knows that he's nothing but a puppet, and that him and Shane are gonna talk later on about his career if he even has one. So later on, we have Natalya taking on Becky Lynch. After what AJ Styles said about Shane and what he thinks and stuff. Mauro and Otunga wasn't there because Otunga was filming a movie, and Mauro wasn't there because he was stuck in the northeast of the country because of a blizzard. Otunga should be more of an actor. If I had to lie and tell Otunga to his face, yes, go act. Yes, you are the best actor. You're better. You're better than Rock. You're better than this guy. You're better than this girl. You're better than this and that. I will tell you to your face so that will build up your freaking non-existent ego, and then you can go do movies more often. If it would mean that you would be off my television, I would do so. Okay? I would be your personal hype man if it means to get you off my fucking TV and not be a commentator. Just saying. Becky Lynch makes Natalya tap out with the disarmer. After what happened last week, Natalya turned her back on Becky Lynch in that tag team females match last week with a German suplex, which looks nasty and beautiful. Miz and Maurice, Miz TV special edition, according from Miz. Miz said that he said that everyone is talking about him and Maurice because they're exposing Nikki Bella and John Cena for being frauds. And Miz said that they haven't even reached the tip of the iceberg yet. They haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg yet. And then after that, Maurice is talking about how her and Nikki Bella used to be friends until Nikki Bella stabbed her in the back. She goes on about Total Divas, how Total Divas and WWE came to her about a contract. Nikki Bella said, "Don't sign it yet." And then after that, it was too late. WWE and Nikki Bella WWE and Total Divas told Maurice not to that it was too late. Deals off the table, and then she just blaming Nikki Bella for taking money away, opportunities, and being not able to be with her husband, and etc. etc. And then after that, she just said that I'm gonna make Nikki Bella suffer the way I suffered, that backstabbing bitch. Done. See that Nikki Bella comes out. Miz and Maurice run they're on the stage, and then Daniel Bryan comes out and said, every time you copy my moves poorly, by the way, or every time you make fun of me that I can't wrestle anymore, or you interrupt me on talking smack, I want to punch you in the frickin' face. And every time you know that I can't do nothing about anything to you, makes me want to punch you in the face even more. So I know 2 people that will, which will be John Cena and Nikki Bella. You will face in a tag team match at WrestleMania. So the match has been made. Finally, we can now just get the speculation out. And yeah, even though we already knew it from like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a month ago. Mickie James takes on Alexa Bliss. By the way, they had the nerve to call her fat. They had the nerve to call Mickie James fat. Done deal. Had to say that. Just saying. I even tweeted it out when she was there. She wrestled Alexa Bliss because Alexa Bliss was not going to give her a title shot. Mickie James took offense to that last week. And then she kicked her in the face after Alexa Bliss took a win from Mickie James. And then held the championship like it was her own. And then she won the match here tonight on SmackDown. Renee Young was talking with AJ Styles. AJ Styles able to get to Shane. Shane comes through. He gets out of the car. He attacks and blindsides Shane, does AJ. And then, in the end, after he beats him up, he takes his head and he shoved it in a fucking car window. Jesus freaking Christ. That cut the blood. Jesus, that was nasty. That was almost as nasty as when Triple H returned on Raw in 2013. He beat up Brock Lesnar and he shoved his head on the freaking post, and Brock Lesnar's face was covered in blood. Like, it was so bad they had to freaking change the color of the damn, the screen. So then AJ was getting flack by the Usos saying you can't be doing that shit to Shane. AJ leaves, be confronted by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan says, look, you are not above anyone because you're AJ Styles. You can't be doing shit like that. What you just did was cowardice, And then he escorted him out the building with the officers. And AJ Styles asking, what are you going to do about it? Bryan says, I'm going to fire you. And then AJ Styles like, you're going to fire me? Like, AJ Styles like, what are you going to do about it? You're going to fire me? And then Daniel Bryan's like, yeah, I'm going to fire you. You're gonna get fired, AJ. So after that, Mojo Rawley takes on Dolph Ziggler. Mojo Rawley won by countout. Orton comes out talking about how, Vipers are ruthless, cunning, and, they strike when it's the perfect timing. He's been waiting months for the opportunity. He could have RKO'd Bray Wyatt to begin with, but it would have been way too easy. So he had to figure out a way how to hurt Bray Wyatt from his inner soul, from his heart. And he had to do it by joining the Wyatt family. When you can't beat him, join him. And when you join him, screw him. He fired the freaking barn down. And then then he says he's gonna go to WrestleMania and win the WWE Championship, and he swears to God he's gonna take everything away from Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's on the damn Titantron saying, what you said was right. I was helpless, naked, and stripped all of my power until I find my way back home, or at least what's of it. Wyatt says Orton thought he burned the soul of Sister Abigail, and so did Wyatt, but Wyatt should have known better. Sister Abigail is the spawn of Satan. She was forged in hell itself. Wyatt says Abigail still beats in the black hearts and lives in him. He will take out the infidels and start with Randy Orton. Wyatt goes on and says Abigail now lives through him eternally. Wyatt says he's born again. He baptized himself with the ashes and the dirt and the debris from the fire and pours it all on over him. His arm, his face, and then yells, follow the buzzards, and then screams. Like, God damn. That's some nasty shit. I wouldn't do that. This is how this show was out of control, in my opinion, because the tag team division was the main event of the damn show. American Alpha takes on the Usos. And the Usos won, which I'm happy, because then they can finally get the tag team title match that they've been waiting for, right? Now, and then after that, Shane McMahon gingerly walking all the way out until he walked through the damn gorilla position, and he came out and he says AJ Styles complaining how he doesn't have a WrestleMania opponent. He's got one now, and the show ends. And that's SmackDown. Holy shit. So yeah, tonight's show was poor. But, you know, in my opinion, of course, it was poor. But I hope to God the next couple of weeks it would be great or fantastic or at least better than tonight. So what do you guys think of SmackDown in your own opinion? And be honest, don't hold nothing back in the comments below. What do you guys think? Okay? Was SmackDown great? Was it great as always? Was it poor? I might leave a poll. Was it poor? Leave your comments down below or vote if I put a poll in the top right of your screen. The little I ship. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at Boy123Gym. Instagram links in the description box below. I thank you for watching SmackDown Live Review. See you guys for next week. And I am out later. Holy shit, that cut was seriously freaking nasty.